this is big too.
All right, we're out in historic Flower Mound today. We've got special permission from a couple of friends of mine from church, from Sue and Meredith, where they're doing a historic move, an old farmhouse. I'll show you some footage of that here in a minute. But they've been wanting to go detecting, so today we've got Meredith and Sue, and we're going to break them in on a couple of detectors here and give them the basics of how to hunt. And then we're going to go out there on this site where the house is literally just being moved, and through some of these big oaks and through this beautiful historic piece of land, and see if we can come up with a few goodies. Anything we find is going to be preserved, but we've got a few coin targets on the ground here, so we're going to do a little bit of basics and we'll get back to you in a minute.
Oh, that's some good
All right, so we've gone through some pointers here. Meredith has a target. She's going to try to dig this up. I was reading 50s and 60s. Her first metal detecting target.
Oh my gosh.
Nice, lovely, muddy day.
Play.
Yep, so just make a little circle and pop that plug out of there.
Yeah, Steve said it's better if it's wetter, so. Yeah.
It'd be a little bit easier. So if you can get that up, just kind of pull that whole plug out of the ground like you've got going there. There we go, because you want to put it back and not leave a mess. So roll it over right there.
Right here?
Yeah, no, you can
scan. I'm looking in there?
You can scan over this with your detector and see if the target is gone from here, and if it's in that.
Ah.
You want to get it out of the ground first and then find it. So scan back over that dude and see if it's still in the ground.
I feel like I'm fishing.
Keep it in motion back and forth. Is it making a sound in there?
It is, but let me turn mine off.
Or you can turn yours up. Unplug your headphones for a second. We can listen to it.
There, I turned mine off.
Right there on that side, just pull that straight out. There you go. Now go back over it. Keep it in motion pretty good.
It's going to 65, 26, 83. That's bouncing.
Go back over this guy here. Let me see. Can I see it real quick? Let's see what we got here.
It's still there.
It's a little bit bouncy now, so that's kind of odd, but I'd say it's still on the ground down there, so we probably want to look for it. One thing you can do with this pin pointer is take this and they just turn on. Mine's showing that it's still on the ground, so what I'm going to do is turn mine off. So that black pin pointer you got in your bag there, if you take that out.
I thought it was a flashlight.
Nope. Slide that out and then hold down the button until it turns on right there.
This one?
Yeah, and turn the other end around. That's the pinpointing tip.
This is? Okay.
So you want to kind of move it around in the hole until you hear it rattle. And the closer you get to the target, it's going to rattle and vibrate louder.
It's right there.
That means your target's right there. You could either dig that out with your hand or get your shovel and take another little scoop.
All right.
And then that'll help you. You can just lay it down for the moment in case you need it again. And it'll go off and make sounds if you leave it on and put it away.
We are right here.
So you're right there, so probably just another inch or two and you'll have whatever it is scooped out. You're really close to being on target. And just kind of roll it back over this way maybe. And then let's see if you've got it out of the ground. Sounds like it's probably out, but try your pin pointer again.
All right.
On the job training. Put it back down on the ground and
is it on? Yeah,
it's on.
All right, that's odd.
Let's see. Roll this over. So it's right there, whatever it is.
Oh. All right, so just kind of dig. Is it this little piece of?
It's right in that dirt. Here, if you want to hold this, I'll just point right down there. What I would do is grab this.
Is this on?
It's on. Yeah, it's still recording. So whatever it is in my hand. Got it right here. And there it is. And this is a piece of lead.
Ooh.
And it actually looks like musket balls we would dig. So you may have just recovered a musket ball right here.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So that goes back, you know, probably turn of the century, 1800s, 1900s. So that's a round bullet that's been fired. It's kind of mushed, flattened a little bit where it's not perfectly round, but That is a musket ball. So you've dug your first relic out here.
Cool.
For some reason you're filming me now, but this is your find. I just showed you how to pinpoint it. So congrats. You've got a real piece of history right there in your hand.
That's very cool.
You can get all the great photos later. All right, I'll turn it off.
All right, I couldn't see anything.
So we've got it. We've got a first piece of history recorded live.
Wow.
Meredith has her first musket ball.
Oh, look at that. It's kind of heavy, isn't it?
All right, Sue, so now it's on you.
Yeah, right. I mean,
okay, Sue's got her first find. What do you got?
a big discovery.
Big piece of metal.
I think it's a can.
I just dug a, I don't know, is that like a little toy Hot Wheel or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
A bat?
I don't know.
Or is it a battery?
Maybe a battery.
I don't know. Yeah, is that a can?
That's a can. You can put that in your pouch. That's in the trash pouch.
Ooh, keeper, keeper.
Well, so far I've got a toy car, but Meredith is over here where they tore up the old house and just moved it, and she's saying coin. So we'll see if this is true. You got a coin, huh?
Yeah, I got a coin.
Yeah.
It's not very old, but it's a coin.
Well,
it's a quarter
size. Doesn't look to be silver, so it's post 1964. But it's a quarter. It's your first quarter with a metal detector.
Gained 25 cents.
Woo! All right.
Look at me go. Awesome.
Well, you know the sound of money now. All right, so we're out in the big yard here. I'm just going to show you the house. It's actually been busted up and put on this trailer in two pieces. It's going to get moved across the lake and get relocated to Grapevine, this old 1905 farmhouse. So there's half of it. There's the other half here. I mean, obviously it's been rebuilt over the years. I don't know if it's original from that time frame, but you know, the chimney sure looks old. But because of the rain, they've had to delay moving it, so they let us get in here and do some searching, just under the premise that we make sure we hand over things for the historical group that we find. And we're going to give it a whirl. We may come back another day, but today is just to get my friends here acquainted with how to run detectors. And I'm going to go keep digging for a little bit, follow some of these big oak trees. So far I've got a few modern coins, but with any luck I might find something old. All right, we have the big find of the day here from Miss Sue. I don't know what that is, but boy, I bet that was a big signal, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we got some kind of handle here.
Yeah, some kind of farm tool of some sort.
I don't know.
You have the large find of the day.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm sure the most valuable.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a cool spot back here, back behind the house. This is what's left of what they demolished and tore out. That's a little more modern added on, but it's up on a big hill and it really drops off. And you can see the lake back there in the distance that these people would have had a view of back in 1905 when they built this thing. And what's cool is you can still see, you know, some of the flowers here along these rock ledges that are standing. I'm gonna go around through here, and there's some rock ledges along that bluff over there. I'm sure kids would have played there way back in the day, so maybe something's been lost along this area. So we'll give it a good scout, see what we can come up with. Coca-Cola.
There we go.
Bottle cap. Sounded good, I bet.
Right in the mud now.
You got something in the mud?
So,
What is it?
oh no, wire. All right, I can't do this with gloves. I'm gonna just be a mess.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I want to dig just in the mud. Is this still a wire thing?
You know, it's hard to tell without cleaning it. Sometimes they have old harness rings like this, you know, that would have been used with horses and stuff.
Oh. But doesn't it look like it's
kind of
colored?
it's got a little coloration like it's been there for a while, but it's so muddy it's hard to tell, but still a good signal. So you got to dig those things and see what they are.
Oh, it is metal.
Yep.
That's cool.